I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. What's up, y'all? My name is IT, and welcome to my YouTube channel, EQing with IT. I'm making this channel to bring awareness to the athletic equipment world and also to encourage and inspire people that want to take the AEMA certification test. AEMA stands for the Athletic Equipment Managers Association. The AEMA certification test is every year, and as you guys can see by the title, I was blessed to attend this year's AEMA convention in Las Vegas at the Westgate Casino. In this video, it's going to be kind of a vlog of my experience taking the test. I'm also going to be talking with other equipment managers around the country, get their insights on taking the test, maybe give you guys some advice on how to better yourselves and prepare yourselves for whenever you want to take the test. All right, so let's get right to it. Here's my experience at the 2022 AEMA convention in Las Vegas at the Westgate Resort and Casino. Hope you guys enjoy. What's up, guys? It's your boy IT. It's a beautiful day in Las Vegas. Today is the day I am headed to take my AEMA certification test. I feel pretty confident. Just walking the dog real quick. Repping my Unlv, ready gang. Let's have a good day. Let's do it. What's up, guys? Just getting some gas real quick. Lord Jesus, look how hot this gas is. Oh my gosh. Make you want to cuss, don't it? What? Oh my mama. Anyway. In Las Vegas. Ridiculous. Alright, we made it. We out here at the Westgate. Only bad part is we got a little walk to make it to Pavilion 9. So, on our way. Let's get it. Alright. Headed in. I'm ready. I'm confident. Ready to get this done and going about my day. Alright, y'all. So I'm headed to the spot to take my AEMA, Athletic Equipment Managers Association certification test. And we'll see how it goes, man. Good. It's gonna be a good day. Let's get it. They jamming. Even though Arceo is canceled, it's my jam. A miracle in life I must achieve. Passing this test. All right, y'all. See y'all when we get there. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. All right. Making my way downtown. And there it is. So I walk in and notice there's already a good amount of people in here. Most of the seats were taken towards the back. So of course, I went right to the front and found me a seat. There were 2 people per table. The question booklet and the answer sheet were already on the table along with 2 pencils. The only other thing I could have on the desk was a water bottle. As the test began, it got pretty intense. The instructor gave us the instructions and told us we could begin the test. The test was definitely harder than I imagined. So make sure you guys study, and check out my videos, because this is what I'm here for, to help you guys pass this test. Jeez. So I just finished. It was definitely tougher than I expected. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely getting them books. It was definitely tougher than I expected. It's probably maybe about 50 to 60 people in there. By the time I left, it was maybe 25. So I made it though. So the crazy part is, I won't get the results of the test until about 3 to 4 weeks.
It's not personal.
I'm gonna kill myself!
Wow.
I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
It's like, bruh, I need to know. Let me know, please. Right now. I need it. But anyway, I think I did pretty good. We'll see what happens. All right, so the test went well. I'm glad it's over. It was a little bit stressful at some points, but we got through it, man. The journals helped a lot. Reading a book helped a lot. I definitely recommend doing those things if you want to achieve greatness, like your boy IT here. So it is what it is. I only had to get a 67. Like, out of 100 questions, I had to get 67 right. So I feel like I did that.
And I sure had to change.
Yeah. You might be looking at a future, full-time equipment manager, We out here. Let's get it. All right. I am back at Westgate. We out here. Yep. Back at the convention, the AEMA convention. Had my test this morning. Like I told you guys earlier, I think it went pretty smoothly. Hopefully. Back at the convention, do a little networking. Listen to a couple of speakers. Get some more knowledge. I'm still new in the game. I've only been in equipment for about 3, going on 4 years. 2, 3, 4 years, something like that. But yeah, keep you guys posted. Let you guys know how it goes. Now that I got my Starbucks, I'm ready for the day. So in about 45 minutes, I have an on-field communications seminar, I guess, or discussion with, I believe his name is Peter Amos in Pavilion 11. So, like I said, I got some time to kill. Got about 45 minutes. My other comrades aren't here yet, so I'm trying to meet a couple people, see how it is. Wish me luck. I'm kind of nervous. I'm shy. Help.
Please help.
All right, so we just finished communication on the field with Peter Amos. He is the owner, CEO of CoachComm. So it was pretty good, very informative. They've always been the #1 headset or communication source on the sideline in college and NFL. So it's pretty cool to hear him speak and get some knowledge from him. Our next speaker will be Jeff Scanlan, and it's going to be on 5 reasons on why people quit and how to stop doing it. So listen. So I just got out of the presentation from Jeff Scanlan. It was bomb, very motivated right now. Basically, he talked about not giving up. Once you are enthusiastic about something and you're, going up, everything's looking good, then you come to a problem and you kind of get, stuck, kind of stagnant, and then some people quit, but some people keep going, keep pushing, and they rise to the top and they reach all their goals. So definitely motivation. I've been there before. I know exactly how that feels. So definitely motivated to just not quit, keep going, push to the very end. All right, guys, so I got Ricky Santos, the equipment manager at the College of Marin, there we go. All right, bear with me, guys. This is my first time ever interviewing anyone, so please cut me some slack. I will get better. Cool, I'm just gonna ask him a couple questions. So how long have you been in equipment?
I've been in equipment for 5 years. 5.5, 6 years around there.
All with Marin? It's Marin IT. Marin.
No, 5 with Marin and
Marin?
then 1 year with the Open Raiders.
Okay,
Same
all
thing.
right, cool. Okay. All right, cool. So you liking it pretty?
Man, I love it. For the most part, yeah, I love it.
Right.
Yeah, it's a fun experience.
That's what's
Equipment
up.
managing is something that a lot of people don't really know about, but then once you get into it and start doing hands-on things, you find out like what you love and appreciate, what you can get out of it. It's a lot of happiness that you come out of it.
Facts. Love to hear. So, as far as the AEMA test today, I took it this morning. I felt like I did pretty good, but it was harder than I expected. What was your experience like when you took it?
My experience, well, I got a lot of help from my friend Jeff, who had just taken it the year prior to that, and what he told me was just to study a lot from the booklet. The booklet was going to tell you a lot that was going to be on the test. So I did a lot of that studying, and then I was nervous. I took it in 2018, I believe, in Phoenix, Arizona, and I was super nervous. Took it early in the morning. I'm pretty sure you took it early in the morning. And when I went in there, there was a lot of questions on there. I just sat down, took a couple deep breaths, and then took the test. And luckily for me, I mean, it's just like anything. You work hard, you study hard, you end up passing it. So, I ended up passing it, and then the good thing is that once you pass it one time,
that's it. You got to worry about it. Yeah, I'm trying to get on this guy's level, y'all. So
no,
hopefully one day
he'll be there.
One day I'll be there.
I know he passed it, and even here's the experience. See, not everyone passes it, but even if you fail it, don't feel discouraged and all that. Just work harder, take it the next day, next year, and that sort of thing, and just work harder. And don't feel like you can't. Just because a test tells you, and I just speak on behalf of people that fail it, just because a test tells you that you failed doesn't mean that you can't be the greatest equipment manager out there in this country or in the world. So keep pushing forward with it. Don't be discouraged, and if you fail it, and I've seen people in the high levels fail it, and they come back the next year and they pass it. That doesn't mean, like I said, it doesn't judge who you are. It just means that it's just a test at the end of the day.
No doubt. Now, so what advice do you have people who's coming in to take it? Who's going to take it next year and the years, after?
A lot of it has to do with, my advice to that would be, a lot of it that's on the test is a lot in the booklet, so body booklet, study it, all that kind of stuff. Read your tags on your shirts, all the washing tags, all the symbols, because I saw a lot of symbols on there that I hadn't seen before. Well, not that I didn't see before, I just didn't pay attention to. So do that, and just if you can, reach out to other people that pass the test or going to take the test, and study with them, challenge each other, even that morning of. Because at the end of the day, we're here for the same reason, which is to network, for people that are taking the test to pass it. Because once you pass it one time, that's all you need to do.
Nice. All right, so my last question: what's the best and worst part of being an equipment manager?
The best part of equipment managing is the swag, right?
Man, I got this swag.
So, when I mean swag, it's like it's on for being the equipment. The stuff that you get to shit out, a lot of times you get to keep one for yourself, so you're always looking fresh. And another good thing is like the connections that you make with the students, whether it's with them, with their families, or anything like that. A lot of those times, those students come back to you after being a manager for so many years. They come back to you and they thank you, give you college, get to meet their little ones, that sort of thing. That's the best part. The worst part would be like sometimes in equipment you just don't have hours, right? It's not like a 9-to-5 job or 7 to 2 job where it's like when you're going, when you go out. Sometimes as the Call of Duty is just you just never know when you're gonna go in there. But even during those times, you make friends with people and you get to build that experience. So that one day, years from now, I go back to my Raiders buddies and talk about, hey, remember that one time we're in the building till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning? Those are the experiences you have that you cherish for the rest of your life. So even it can be a negative, you can turn it into a positive. But just like any job, there's positives and negatives. You just got to balance it. And then for the most part, I think equipment managing is a great profession out there in the United States.
Cool. That's perfect, bro. Appreciate that, Ricky.
Appreciate it, man. I'm here for you, man. Anything you need.
Let's do it. All right, y'all. I got a special guest with me, my colleague from UNLV, Miss Hope in the building. Hey. So basically, I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. Be honest about it. And yeah, be cool. So, how long have you been in equipment?
So I've been doing equipment. I did it for 5 years in high school, and then this is my first full season in college.
And you love it, or you just like it?
Love it.
Love it. Nice. That's what we like to hear. So, I'm hearing you can't take the AEMA test because you aren't 19. I mean, you are only 19.
I'm 20.
You're 20, my bad. And you have to be how old to take it?
21.
Gotta be 21. So she knows I took it today. She's definitely gonna pass it whenever she takes it.
Definitely
next
did
year.
too.
I hope so. But anyway, I'm definitely excited to be here with her. Been working with her for about a semester?
Yeah. Yeah.
Something crazy like that. So it's pretty cool. But as a female in equipment, how does that pose any challenges or anything you can tell to other females who want to get in equipment?
Let's say it's not easy at all. You get looked at weird once in a while, but at the end of the day, your skills just do it for you. And you just gotta have your skill set, be true to yourself, and have the confidence to do whatever you need to do.
She's taking all the fire, let's go!
She's definitely skillful, y'all. For real. She got skills.
Appreciate it.
But and also, what is the best thing about equipment and the worst thing about equipment?
The best thing is the relationships you make. The worst thing is how long you're in the equipment room.
Yep, definitely in there for hours and hours and days. Time goes by very slowly. But
Sometimes it's fast.
there you go. Appreciate that, Hope.
Anytime.
All right, guys, so I'm back again meeting great equipment managers around the country. Right now, I got my boy Max out here.
University of Virginia.
From the University of Virginia. So how are you enjoying this conference so far?
Definitely enjoying meeting my colleagues and interacting with different vendors and things of the sort. So it's definitely an awesome experience.
Most definitely. How long have you been in equipment game?
A little over 4 years.
Are you with football? What sport are you with?
I'm currently with full-time Olympic, but I also am a hybrid position. So I can have my own Olympic sports, wrestling, softball, and volleyball, along with football. So I can take care of essentially 4 sports.
Nice. So I let Max know that today I took the certification test, and he also was in that room with me. So tell me a little bit about that experience. How was it for you? How you think you did?
I think I did fairly well. I mean, it was a little more challenging than I would have thought initially, but I felt like I kind of undershot like the expectation of the exam, but it definitely is doable. It's not like rocket science at the end of the day. If you're in this profession, you know what you're expecting and you know what to do with it. So, be confident with if you're ever going to take the exam and just know, read the manual, read the journals, and you'll be good.
Most definitely. Like I said earlier, I kind of felt the same way. I came in confident, like I'm about to ace this bad boy. Once I opened it, the first question, I had to pull my calculator. I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't know if this is gonna be a tough one, man. But let's continue real quick. What's your favorite part about being an equipment manager and the worst part?
My favorite part of being the equipment manager is I'm a social butterfly, so I love talking with my athletes, just chopping it up with them and interacting with them on a daily basis. So really, that's my favorite part.
Building relationships.
Building relationship with these athletes. I'm in an institution, watching them grow and flourish for the next 3 to 4 years. That's an amazing experience for me. But really, the worst part is just the work-life balance, if you will, because sometimes work does get in the way of life. I mean, in certain situations, it's worse than others, but that's something you do sacrifice for something greater than yourself, if you will, because you're investing your own life into these young athletes, these young men and women who are going to be, whatever they might be in the future. So I think that's the best part.
Most definitely, great advice. That's 100% right there, 100%. Yeah. And how long have you been in the equipment game? How long?
About 4 years.
Did I ask you that already?
Yes, sir.
My bad.
Bruh.
But yeah, man, that's my guy, Max from Virginia, University of Virginia, right?
University of Virginia.
All right, man, appreciate that, baby. Yes, sir. All right, guys, I'm back with another great equipment manager. I got my guy, Ryan.
Yep, I'm Ryan Pall from the University of Memphis.
Yes, sir. What sport are you with, man?
So I'm with women's basketball full-time. Temporary filling in for men's basketball right now, but I also have volleyball, rifle, and tennis.
That's what's up. How long have you been in equipment?
So I've been in equipment since 2016. I got my start out in football at Bowling Green State University, where I was a student. So I kind of transitioned from football into the Olympic side. That happened in 2018 once I graduated. Kind of just stuck through the Olympic side. Got my master's degree while working full-time at Bowling Green. And then this past November, I got brought to Memphis. Fortunate enough for that move, and that's where I cover the sports mention.
Nice. That's what's up. So today I actually took my AEMA test, my certification test. You told me you took it in 2019. What was your experience like taking it, and what advice do you have for people, who's going to take it next year or getting ready to take it?
Yeah, for sure. So it can be a little nerve-wracking. My recommendation is kind of focus on the journals. A lot of journal questions were on the exam whenever I took it, but also there is the manual, so the book. The book threw some, questions out there that you might not see on a day-to-day basis within your day-to-day work life. I wouldn't take it as a joke. I would definitely make sure you study, because there are some stuff that you do on a day-to-day basis. It's more common sense, but everyone does it differently. And on the exam, it could be different than how you do it, but obviously on the exam, it's going to be the right questions. And then after you take it, there's that little it's 4 to 6 week period where you're trying to figure out if you pass it or
now,
not.
yes.
So it's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah. I'm definitely not looking forward to that.
I would say definitely be confident, because from what I've heard, it's about, if you at least get a 70%, you for sure pass.
67.
Yeah, 67 is
Out
kind
of
of
100.
the mark where it's been average the past few years. But yeah, that's most of the thing. Just study.
That's what's up, guys. Yeah. Getting those journals, make sure you read the book, obviously. Like I told these guys earlier, coming into the test, I was confident. It's going to be a breeze. Yeah. I got this. And then first question.
It throw you for a loop.
I was like, wait a minute. I got to take this more seriously.
It's one of those things where you was taking these games in college. You see that first question, let me go to the back.
Yeah, for real.
Let's get into confidence first, and then you get back to the front.
And so last question. What's the best thing about being an equipment manager and the worst thing about it?
So through my experiences, the best part of being in equipment has building those student-athlete relationships. That's what I take pride in on a day-to-day basis. I make it a point of emphasis, whether it's a recruit or one of my student-athletes on campus, just to make it known to them that I'm here for them. A lot of our job entails being that support member for those student-athletes. So getting them to understand and open up to you in ways that they might not originally want to, especially being a male working in a female sport, you can kind of have those shy student athletes. So putting yourself out there, letting them know, hey, if you need something, just ask me, I'm here. And just trying to build those relationships based off asking them about their families, their personal life. They have a lot going on, so anything you can do to kind of be a light in their life and help make their days better is great.
They got a lot going on as student athletes, so for them to be able to come in and talk to you about life, gets a weight lifted off their shoulders.
Yeah, it's definitely a big piece.
That's what's up.
The worst part, I think everyone has the same answer. It's probably the hours.
The hours, yeah.
The hours, definitely.
Yep.
But it's one of those things, if you're passionate about it,
right.
The hours don't mean much. There are certain instances where maybe your family might not understand it. I know a lot of guys are married and stuff like that. So the biggest thing is, if you're married to an equipment manager, understand that you're doing it for a bigger person than them, you and them. But that's about all. I mean, that's
for sure. Yeah. All right, there you have it. That's Ryan from Memphis.
Yep.
All right.
Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, y'all. I got another great equipment manager with me. I got my girl Monique.
Hi, and I work with Fresno State.
Fresno State. What sport you with?
Oh, I work with baseball, women's soccer, men's and women's golf, and women's tennis.
Nice. As you guys can see, she is a female. Duh. So I've been trying to find as many females as I can to get their insight on being an equipment manager, because there's not a lot of you guys out there. So first off, with that said, how is it being a female equipment manager?
It's amazing when you can push through the boundaries, that's for sure, in a very male-dominated workplace, that's for sure. I love seeing people's faces when they realize, it's a girl doing this, pushing a one-man sled and seeing people's faces, they're like, she could do that by herself. They're like, are you sure you don't need help?
Why by yourself? Why by yourself?
Can I help?
No.
Nah, I got this. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You don't want them to get prejudged, you know what I mean? You guys can hold your own as well as a man. But how long have you been doing it for?
So I was doing it for 5 years as a student, and I've been going on 4 months full-time right now.
Okay, nice. And what would you say is the best part of being an equipment manager and the worst part?
One of the best parts is just being able to help all of the students that you meet, hearing their stories and seeing why they do it, because the reason we do it is to help them. in the end. We want to see them perform well. We want to see them go out there and make an amazing play. And just to know that you're a part of it in some way is amazing.
All right, so what is the worst part about being?
First, starting off is the hours. Like, football, sports, they do not know holidays.
Yep.
They do not know
They
holidays.
don't exist.
That is for sure.
They do not exist.
I was like, when are you coming home? I was like, there was one time I came home Christmas Day. I was like, I had again Christmas Eve, and that's just what has to happen.
That's how it is.
Another thing, at least being a female in the sport, in the field. It's sad to say, I did have to go through an interview where they're like, you can't be in a relationship. Like, this isn't your goal through this. And I'm like, that's not my goal. I just want to get into the field. I want to work. I want to work.
Show
with
your
athletics.
work.
Yeah.
Show how your work ethic. It's like all equipment managers. And so, as far as the AEMA certification test, we both took it today. So I just want to get her insights on how it was for her and some advice that you can give others who are taking the test in the future.
It wasn't too bad for me, at least. I went in there, at least with a confident head on my shoulders, because that's all I could do. Definitely read the book, read the journals. I know a lot of people are going to go in, at least working in this field for so long, taking the test for the first time. There's a difference from street smart and book smart, because rules are going to be different in the book than what we do in the field, and that's something you have to know is by the book.
There we go. It has to be by the book. Y'all make sure y'all get in them journals and read the manual. All right, appreciate that, Monique. Thank you. All right, so that concludes my experience at the 2022 AEMA convention in Las Vegas. Overall, the convention was a success. I got to meet a lot of cool other equipment managers across the country, and also got to listen to a lot of great speakers motivate us to be better equipment managers. So hopefully you guys will be able to make it next time, and maybe I'll meet you guys in the future.